Welcome to another Betfair English Premier League preview brought to you by Formlab Black. With Man United crowned champions once again, the focus turns to the fight for survival and the race for fourth, with Spurs' trip to Wigan this weekend potentially crucial in both. Man City have lost their title, but they've been in their best form of the season recently and they've won their last 9 home games following a defeat with 6 win-win doubles and 8 wins to nil. Furthermore, those results largely came against good opposition. They've also recorded 13 win-wins in their last 17 home games against middle-third teams, whilst West Ham have suffered loss-loss doubles in half their last 14 away matches and have the worst away record scoring in the league this season. Everton have an excellent record against Fulham. They've won this fixture 8 years in a row, and they've lost just one of their last 21 home games. Defeat at Sunderland last week, however, has put the Skids on their top 4 push, and while we'd expect them to win, they look too short given they've drawn 4 of their 6 home matches against middle-third teams this season. Fulham have lost just 2 of their 6 trips to top-half teams this season, but have failed to score in half their last 10 matches, so if you wanted to support Everton, the win to nil looks the best value. West Brom's form in the second half of the season has been poor, with 8 defeats in 14 games, but they still sit in the top half, and Southampton look a touch short at odds-on, despite some good recent performances. Southampton have won only 1 of their last 6 home matches against middle-third teams, drawing 4 times, and would probably settle for a point here. Both teams could do with another victory as they edge towards safety after both won last weekend. Norwich have won just 1 of their last 19 away games and none of their last 13 trips to bottom half teams, and with Stoke having drawn 7 of their last 16 home matches against bottom half teams, it could be that both will be happy to settle for a point. There are strong stats for unders goals with Norwich. 9 of their last 10 trips to bottom half teams have had fewer than 3 goals, but it already looks short enough, so we'll leave the goals market alone. Gareth Bale recovered in time last week to inspire Spurs against Man City, and he scored in 5 of his 8 away starts against bottom half teams this season, scoring 8 times in total, with Spurs winning 6 times. Furthermore, Spurs have won 7 of their 10 trips to bottom 6 teams since the start of last season, and with Wigan having lost 6 of their 8 home games against top half teams this season, they look decent value to take another 3 points here. Newcastle are edging to safety, while Liverpool's main challenge now is to finish above Everton with just 1 win in 5 games. Newcastle have won 4 of their last 5 at home, and also 6 of their 13 hosting teams placed 4th to 10th since 2010-11, scoring first on 9 occasions. Liverpool have lost this fixture the past 2 seasons and have conceded first in half their last 8 trips to bottom half teams. Both teams are all but down after last weekend, and so we might see both teams set out to attack. 11 of Reading's last 16 home games have had at least 3 goals, as have 4 of QPR's last 5 on the road, with 3 having 5 strikes. Moreover, 8 of the 17 all-bottom 6 clashes since 2008-09 in the final 3 home games of the season have had at least 4 goals. Chelsea have been fast starters this season and have led at the break in 13 of their last 19 matches, including 5 of their last 6 at home. Swansea have been poor since winning the League Cup, and while they have a strong half-time drawing record, they've conceded first-half goals in their last 3 away games. What's more, they've taken just 2 points from their 7 trips to top 6 teams since the start of last season, with 3 loss-loss doubles. Arsenal have lost 6 of their last 7 meetings with Man United, so although the Red Devils have already wrapped up their 20th title, the Gunners are surely too short at 2.25. United have kept 8 clean sheets in their last 10 games, while Arsenal have 5. So we could be in for a tight affair, and 5 of Arsenal's last 6 home matches against top 6 teams have had fewer than 3 goals. However, if United exhibit the attacking flair they showed against Aston Villa last Monday, this game could be the complete opposite, so we'd avoid taking a position here. Both these teams have had a couple of wins recently, but they have still been very poor this season, and it would be hard to back either with much confidence. Paolo Di Canio has got Sunderland starting well, as they've led 1-0 at the break in all 3 of his games, and they've not been behind at the break in any of their 12 trips to bottom 6 teams since the start of last season, with 8 draws. 7 of Villa's last 12 home games and 5 of the last 6 meetings between these sides have been level at half-time, and that looks a decent bet here. So that's 6 recommendations this weekend, and for even more, try out Formula Black with analysis from over 40 leagues.